Are Rokid Style smart glasses a Ray-Ban meta killer? Stick with me.
From Studio B in Swarthmore, this is I Can't See You. Now, here's David.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of I Can't See You, your window into a world where blindness doesn't dictate ability. My name is David, at David Benj on all the socials. I'm really glad you're here for this episode, and let's get straight to it. Rokid Style, Ray-Ban Meta. Now, again, I have the older Ray-Ban Metas. But are the Rokid Styles just as good? The Rokid Styles, they're only 38.5 grams. They record up to 10 minutes of video in 3 different aspect ratios. Now, I was disappointed to learn that 16:9 was not one of them. They are light. The battery can last with typical use up to 12 hours. Everything about them sounds great. They've got a 12 megapixel camera with a Sony technology in there. Everything sounds great about it. We talked about these glasses about a month and a half ago on That Real Blind Tech Show, and I'll link to that episode in the description below. But again, I'm only showing you the Ray-Ban Meta case with the Ray-Ban Metas inside. I ordered my glasses on the 20th of January, and they said that they were waiting on some products to complete the glasses, and, it may take a couple of weeks. Now, we are a month after that, as I record this on the 27th of February. I have nothing other than my credit card charge to show that I ordered them. Nothing. Multiple emails. Hey, where are the glasses? What's going on? Can you give me some insight on when I may receive them? Nothing. So I'm beginning to worry. Now, I know I've seen other folks on YouTube talk about these and show them, and I'm really excited to try them. Now, again, I don't think, even though it says 4K, I do not believe they shoot in 16:9. They shoot in 3 different styles, 4:3, 3:4, and 9:16, which is what the Ray-Ban Metas, actually the Ray-Ban Metas shoot a little bit bigger than that. One thing I know about the Ray-Ban Metas, their battery life is shorter, only about 4 to 5 hours is what I typically get. So that's when I go into Philadelphia for a Keystone chapter meeting and with the NFB, I know that if I wear them on the train going in, before we get to lunch, the glasses are dead. So there's no recording the walking to the restaurant and things like that. So a 12-hour battery sounds outstanding. And recording for 10 minutes is obviously a lot better than recording for 3 minutes. Now, in the past, I've recorded 3-minute bursts. I will record 3 minutes, notice it stops, hit record or say record again, and it'll just keep just have a whole bunch of 3-minute clips. I did that at Laugh for Sight during my friend Brian's set, something I still not have sent him the video of so he can listen to it. Again, everything about the Rokid glasses sound great. Now, if you saw or listened to the last episode, I talked about getting from Philadelphia to Orlando and how great the Ray-Ban Metas worked. I mean, they were outstanding. My biggest issue with the Ray-Ban Metas are when you get a text message, you hear it even if you're in the middle of a discussion, when something else goes on. And I read an article earlier this week that wasn't a tech article. It was an article about distractions and how having your smartphone creates a whole bunch of distractions. And I am not kidding you. When Liz and I sit down to eat dinner, it seems like that's when there are 8 million things going on. I get updates on Apple TV things going on. Watch the Flyers, watch the Sixers. During the spring, it's watch the Phillies. During football season, not during dinner at least, it's Eagles starting, whatever the case may be. That's the biggest drawback to me, especially when I'm in a ride share and maybe I want to text with somebody, there's a little bit of a delay. Those are the biggest drawbacks for me with the Ray-Ban Metas. Again, the battery life isn't great, and I will be reviewing a battery charger other than the case in an upcoming episode, so stick around for that in the next week or so. But the fact that these rockets came out with such fanfare at CES, and they make other devices. They make ones with a display in them, and they all sound great, but I can't judge them if I don't have them. And I desperately want to try them. The one thing that I'm worried about these glasses isn't really a tech thing. It's, are they comfortable? And I am wearing sunglasses right now because of the lights in the studio. They help a little bit with that. They're not the Ray-Ban Metas. Again, my Ray-Ban Metas are in the case here. Until I can judge them, the Ray-Bans win by default. And I'm hoping that once I do get them, I'd love to try them out with the different AI features, because you can use Google Maps on them and so forth and so on. There's all these different things that you can use. Multiple AI models you can use, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and others. They just sound almost too good to be true. And of course, since they don't shoot in 16:9, they're not too good. Their AI sounds like it's better than the Ray-Ban Metas, but we'll see. Because the Ray-Ban Metas AI is, I'm guessing sooner or later, is going to be Manus that they just bought a month or so ago. But at this point, I don't think they've incorporated Manus into the Ray-Ban Metas. So I'm excited to try them, but I don't know how long I hold on and let them keep my money without getting even a response. And they are GMT +8. I'm GMT -5. So it's a 13-hour time difference. Fortunately, when I send the emails, it is during their normal business hours. It is usually between midnight and 2 or so that I've been emailing. Again, I haven't gotten a response, so maybe that part doesn't even matter. So I'm excited to try them if I ever get them. Now, I have heard, a few episodes ago, I did an episode about the Ally Solos, and I talked about them before they came out. During our NFB of Pennsylvania State Convention, Jonathan Mosen did a session during our tech seminar and said that he couldn't recommend them. I talked to a friend the other day who said they were absolutely garbage. He said he asked it to do certain things, nothing happened. He finally got them after about 3.5 minutes or so to actually respond to one to one issue that he was asking about, what's in front of me or something like that. So it sounds like they are a bust. And I guess I'm glad I didn't order those, but is that going to be the same case for the Rokid Style? And it sounds like I'm saying rocket, like a spaceship, but it's Rokid, R-O-K-I-D, Rokid Style. Style spelled the normal way. And Rokid, I guess, is the normal way because it's a brand name. So I'm not sure what the story is with these, and because I've been pretty much ghosted by the company, and I've sent 2 or 3 emails. Now, the first email that I sent, I'm not 100% sure that I sent from my email that I ordered them through. So that might be an issue. I put my order number up, but I don't know that I sent them from that email address. The last 2 have been from the email address that I ordered them through. So we'll see what the story is. I will keep you informed. And of course, once I have them, I'll take all sorts of videos and we can gauge how good or bad they are. And the one neat thing about doing the vertical videos, I could do a side-by-side somehow of both the Rokid and the Ray-Ban Metas. I guess I'll just put one up on my forehead, kind of like that, and I'll wear the other, and we'll see how they look. If they look similar, We'll see. I'll figure something out, but I'm interested in having them and taking a look, checking the battery life. My plan was to wear them to a video workshop that I was going to in Las Vegas, but I don't have them. It's a short episode because I can't compare anything. Hopefully I'll get them. If I don't get them by mid-March, after 2 months, I'll just cancel. I'll have to cancel because it's just ridiculous to continue to wait. Is there a problem in the manufacturing? Are they not working right? I don't want to get a pair of glasses that are like the Ally Solos. I certainly don't want that. You know, if they work as advertised, I'm excited to try them. Hopefully they're as comfortable as the Ray-Ban Metas, but again, I can't tell you. So that'll do it for this abbreviated episode of the comparison that really wasn't, because I can't get them. If you have the Rokid Styles, let me know down below in the comments how great they are, if they're worth waiting for, what you like best about them, what you hate about them. Whatever you can tell me, do it down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions on them. And should I wait? Should I wait for them? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you've gotten any value out of this video. And if you're on the fence about ordering the Rokid Styles, this is not the video to help you, because to me, the fact that they haven't gotten in touch and said, hey, we're still waiting, whatever the case may be. Thanks again for watching. Be well, stay safe, and I'll talk to you in the next episode.
Thank you for joining David on this episode of I Can't See You. Please subscribe on your favorite platform. Like and comment on this episode on YouTube.